So guys, before we talk about anything, I have to mention the signals quality for the last week. We stopped the signals actually from mid-December until 7th January. The results are actually more than perfect. People are sometimes complaining about the bad days. They are forgetting the reality that Forex can never be profitable every single day. Now, looking at the signals from 14 to 17 January, the results are outstanding, absolutely outstanding, thanks to Angela and her hard work. And I'm very happy to see these results 21 wins, 6 losses. The losses are quite normal. If you think or dreaming to have a signal services without any loss, then good luck because that is impossible. But these results I'm seeing right in front of me are completely outstanding. Especially 15 January was full of green, and I'm so glad. I'm happy to see that. Some a lot of people actually complaining about the take profit 1 and 2 and 3 section. It's not clear for them if they should stay in the trade or not. I'm telling you, sticking to take profit number 1 is more than enough for you to stay in profit. If you want to extend to take profit 2 or 3, you can trade with a smaller part of your profit. For example, let's say in the take profit 1, you have made, for example, $25. You can risk $15 now in the take profit 2 part. So once the take profit 1 target has been reached, what you can do is close the trade and now enter with a smaller lot, risking small part of your previous profit to enter to take profit number 2. If you have reached take profit number 2, you will have, for example, $40 profit. Risk now only $15 out of them. The idea is, guys, you're a trader. You're a trader, you're not playing games here. You have to manage that. You have to be careful how to handle your money. We cannot handle your money for you. We are giving you that the price will go from this level to this level. And perhaps from this level to the next level. It's up to you now how to manage your own money. You have to be careful how to use it. Be wise, and it's up to you if you want to trade until take profit number 3. If you do so, please don't risk everything. Risk only small part of your profit. So in any way, you will be always in profit. Great results, fantastic results, and I'm very happy for it. Thanks, Angela, and thanks for your hard work. I much appreciate it. Good morning, guys. How are you? I hope you guys are doing very well, and welcome on this new video from Extreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. I have been away for a long time, more than 2 weeks. That was due some personal reasons. It's all for good, and I didn't have time actually to make any new videos. Right now, I'm thankfully free, and I decided actually in this video, I wanted to help everyone to choose the right trades or the right setups to trade using hit and run strategy. What I noticed from so many of the members and the followers, they are actually still losing even using that strategy. That is because they want to trade any moment during the day. That will not work. That is actually one of the reason I cannot make live trading video continuously. And that is actually one of the hardest parts of creating the live trading videos. I don't record them in one set. The video length is maybe like 40 minutes, but actually I spend more than 4 hours recording because it's hard to find the setups, all of them, like 4 or 5 setups, find them during the 30 minutes. That's like almost impossible. So what I want to explain in this video, how to choose the right moment for you to trade and how to avoid some moments that you should not even think about trading. I want to show you first thing. Sorry, first thing here. If you noticed in my live trading videos, when I'm looking when I'm looking through the assets or the pairs, I just open this one and say no, no, not good, and not good, not good, and so on. I'm doing like that, and some of the followers, they ask me, why are you avoiding these setups? Explain to us the reason why. And I chose, yes, I should explain to you guys. So let me go first step is to explain the rule of the strategy. The first rule of my strategy is always looking for the black color first. looking for the first attempt or the second attempt of any support or resistance. So saying that, if I open the AUD USD and I see this setup here, right now I'm on the 4-hour chart. If I'm seeing, for example, I'm just giving example of the pattern. So if I see this setup here, can I open a trade? The answer is absolutely no. I cannot open a trade here. That's why I'm skipping this asset or this pair. Let me explain the reason. Because on this line here, I have attempt number 1 and attempt number 2 and attempt number 3 of the support. Alright, so I have 3 attempts. 3 attempts of the support. This is against my strategy. That's why I will avoid entering. Not only that, but look at that. For example, let's assume that this is a second attempt. Okay, let's just assume that. So I have here in this pattern, I have here support number 1 and here support number 2. Shall I open a trade here? The answer is absolutely no. Don't open a trade here. Why? Because you are late. You are late, my friend. Always remember, picking the time to trade or picking the level of entering your trade is critical. It can cost you your balance, actually. Some people who are trading recklessly without money management, this could cost you your account. Why? Okay, this is a setup. For example, this is a setup. This is a good setup. Okay, as I said, this is support number 1 and this is support number 2. Your entry to the trade, and let me just zoom in. You should actually enter right here at some moment here. Why? Because if you guys have seen the video I'm mentioning many times about how to select your entry point, I mentioned that the right way to draw my support line will be like this. Focus here, guys. Focus here. If I want to draw my support line the right way, I will not make it like this. I will not draw the line here at the very bottom of the wick or the tail of the candle. I will not draw it at the closing price of the candles. What I will do is I will draw my line in a way touching all of the wicks at the reversal. So these are the wicks of the reversal. Okay, this is where the point there was the support happening here. So the right way to draw my line will be in a way touching all of these 3 wicks. Now, what is the way to draw the line in a way touching all these 4 wicks? It will be like that, guys. You have to drag it like that. So if I do it like that, I am making my line touching this wick and this wick and this wick. What about this guy? It's missing. It's not touching the line. So I have to drag my line more up like that and boom, like this. This is the right way to draw my line. So my entry here should be any point here, even down, no problem. This is the right way to draw your support line in a way to make you avoid losing a lot of pips for no reason. For example, if I entered now, I will be almost 10 pips away from the entry point. One guy maybe he have entered here. Now you are on a support level and some guy he placed here the buy option. He placed here buy. Now the pair is on a buy position because it's on a support level. But our friend, he entered very late. He entered here. Meaning what he did, if I want to zoom in this area, we have here the low and we have here the high. He entered very late. He placed his trade right on the high. This is the high, this is the low. And we always say on the golden rule in Forex, buy, let me just rephrase that, buy low, sell high. All right. So in this case, you have to avoid buying at the high level. You can cost yourself the whole trade. it's okay in some situations where you can trade using the breakout strategy. But if you are using hit and run, that will not work. So you have to be careful how to choose the right moment for you to trade. So this is example of AUD USD. Why, if I see this pair, I will say no, I will not trade. Let's go to the Euro USD. For example here, this trade here is actually good. Why? Because if I want to apply hit and run here, I see here this long bearish breakout candle, and if I want to see the nearest resistance to this candle, if I do like that, this is my rule, guys. If you draw the lines at the top and the bottom of the breakout candle, search for the nearest resistance. Where is the nearest resistance? In all this area. In this area, the nearest resistance is right here. Okay, this is the nearest resistance to this bearish red breakout candle, meaning I should have entered actually at the actually, yeah, this setup is good, to be honest with you. Frankly speaking, this trade here is good, and if I place sell here, I'm placing the sell at the very right moment, because this is the nearest resistance to the breakout candle. But there is one issue. By the way, this is my demo account, just to be clear here. I'm not going to do any explanations on my real account. Real account, I will leave it for live trades. So since this is demo account, I have full satisfaction trading anyway. I'm on the 4-hour chart. So to pick my trade, I have to go to the 15-minute time frame, and you can see what I did here. What I did is I entered way too late. Why? Because the reversal happened right here. Now, what happened here is simply entering the first attempt. If you guys look carefully, I'm on the 4-hour chart analyzing, but I have to go to the 15-minute time frame and do also some analysis here. So if you look carefully, this is the bearish breakout candle, okay? This one. If I mark my line here at the top and the bottom of this, let me just delete that line. Okay, like that. Sorry. If I now look at the left, so this is the beginning and this is the end of the breakout candle. So drawing the line here, then checking the left, where is the nearest resistance? Here. The nearest resistance is right here. Look what happened. Check it out. The candles reach the same level of this resistance and reverse. Boom. But what did I do now? What I did is entering way too late. So my entry should have been placed here. But the candle is now way down. It's here. Let's see how many pips did I lose or did I miss. Almost 10 pips as well. 9.5 pips I have missed. And if I'm doing some hit and run strategy and some scalping session, 10 pips is actually more than what I want. So meaning, in other words, my trade is legit but not correct. Yes, you are on a level where you should sell, but you sold way too late. You have to be careful to choosing the right moment. If you missed it, don't trade. For example, if the candle has already reached this level, and let's assume that these two candles are not there yet, okay? If the candle was here, it already went up then reversed, I will not enter. I want to enter at the absolute level, so I will not miss any pip. Hit and run is very sensitive. You have to be very careful at the moment you enter, which moment to enter and which moment to avoid entering. So for example, this setup, I'm giving you example. Look at that. Right now I'm losing money. The candle is actually, I am on sell setup, but I'm currently losing some money. That's why I hate seeing that. I don't want to see that. That's why I don't want you guys to enter too late. So moving on to the other example, this one. Again, the same reason. This is, I agree, as a support number one. And this is a support number 2 being performed. but my entry is actually quite late because the reversal already happened. There is still a chance that this candle can go more down to this support level here. It can go more down and then reverse. But if I enter here and the candle will go down here and I'm buying, then that will cost me 40 45 pips, and absolutely that's too much. You have to be careful how to select your trade. So what is the right moment to select the trade? What is the right moment that you should actually enter? Let me try to find something. Hold on. I will pause the video until I find actually something good for entering. Okay, so look at that, guys. This is a good setup. If you look carefully, here we have attempt number 1 of the resistance, and right here the candle is exactly on the right moment. I am on the 4-hour chart. This is exactly what I'm looking for. I want to see the candle touching this wick here and this wick here. So this is actually perfect. I will just place sell blindly. So just give me one moment. I will explain to you the reason we entered this trade. Yeah, guys, forgive me because I received a phone call. So look at that, guys. What I'm seeing here is I see here this is the breakout candle, the bearish breakout candle. So this support now has become already a resistance number 1. So right now I'm entering here at resistance number 2. Remember, I'm on the 4-hour chart. So what I see here, let me zoom in. What I saw here, simply because this is resistance 1, what I'm seeing here is, as I'm saying, we have here this resistance here. It looks like that, the first blue candle and the small red candle. And the current candle, the next one, is like this. It's now the candle is actually right on the same level where I want it to be, because if I want to draw my resistance line, I will draw it in a way touching both top wicks all together. Alright? So these wicks here, the first one and the second one, now they are on the same level of the third candle. Now this candle here is on the same level where I want it to be, in a way touching both of the wicks of the first and second candle. And if I want to see that on the 15-minute time frame, that is also very good, not bad. What I did here actually, because I rushed to find the setup, please check it out. Look at that. This candle has already reached this level and reversed, meaning that's the reason why I'm using always 15-minute time frame. You have to be careful on how to choose your trade, guys. Don't trade on the 4-hour as I did now. What I'm showing you here is example. You have to switch to the 15-minute time frame and see that. If I saw that, I would not have entered. But anyway, I believe in my strategy, and I believe in the bigger time frame should be fine also. We can get a small reversal from this trade. So again, this is demo account. I'm not worried. I just want to show you example how to pick the trades. So what I will do now is I will pause the video and show you guys what will gonna happen. So guys, what we are seeing here is a good example why we always have to look for the bigger time frame, then switch to the smaller time frame. I said before that I trust the 4-hour chart, but it is true. But look at that, guys. The reversal has already happened here. If I have seen that, looking carefully, if I want to apply hit and run, this is the resistance and this is the breakout candle, and here we have resistance number 1 and here resistance number 2, meaning the reversal has already happened. If I want to enter here with the sell option, where I will exit at the nearest support, which is here. So seeing this, we can see that the candle has actually went up here, touched this level, reversed, and went all the way down here where I can safely exit my trade with profit. Now what I did before is entering blindly on the 4-hour chart. That is the reason some people are asking me, why do you look for the 15-minute time frame? Why don't you just look at the 4-hour chart and just place your trade? This is the reason. You have to apply the strategy step by step. Don't miss any part. if you want to enter without looking at the 15-minute time frame, this is what will gonna happen. You might lose your trade. So that was a good example why you should never enter blindly on the 4-hour time frame. I agree, I said before, I trust the 4-hour time frame. I trust the bigger time frame, and that is true. We trust it. We trust it to find the levels. But actually, I should always also look for the 15-minute time frame. Don't ever skip any part. So I'm trying now to find the perfect setup to show you how to pick the trade. Actually, to be honest with you, I cannot find anything right now. The market is slow, and I think UK session opened just a few minutes back. I cannot find anything good, to be honest. Um, I want to show you the reason why I'm skipping all these trades right in front of you. As I said before, also this one here. For example, I'm just picking randomly. I saw this one and I'm skipping it. Why? Because this is a breakout candle. This is a bullish breakout candle, and what we have here is a support number 1. So it's a good idea to place buy here as a support number 2. Now what happened here? The candle has went down here. As I'm telling you guys, if I can zoom, I cannot zoom. Look at that. I will draw the line in a way touching both of these bottom wicks. Look at that. Check it out. The candle, the third candle, exactly reversed right on this level. It didn't go any more farther. It didn't go more down. So this was a support number 1, and the third candle, if I want to switch to the smaller time frame, just like that. Look at that, guys. If you draw the line in a way touching all of the wicks, and you can see that the reversal happened exactly on the same level. Now, if I want to place buy, it will be way too late. Look at that, the candle now on the high level. That's why you have to be sure you are only entering at the absolute. If you want to place buy, you have to enter at the absolute bottom or absolute low. If you want to place sell, you have to enter at the absolute top or high. You cannot just enter anytime you see the candles on a support or resistance. So actually, I'm thinking to make the video short. I don't want to make it so long now. It's almost 20 minutes. That's enough. I think the point has been delivered. You guys now are aware how to select the trades, how to avoid them. In the next video will be some crazy trading session. I will show you. You will love it. So until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.